The Lucerne Hotel has really been at the center of a legal battle between elected officials and also residents. So some residents here on the Upper West Side have been very welcoming of the homeless population. Others wanted them out. And today we did see that about roughly 60 homeless individuals who were living inside the Lucerne Hotel, they were relocated to 2 different shelters. Monday, buses lined up on the Upper West Side in front of the Lucerne Hotel. The bus is ready to move homeless men from hotels back to shelters. The city says it's phasing out its program of putting homeless in hotels during the pandemic, citing progress made over COVID-19.
The city has a lot of properties that they can build homeless shelters or temporary living. Why they do this, I have no idea.
I'm heading to jail today.
Daniel Freeman is among the residents forced to move out of the Lucerne Hotel. The last few months, he says he's made a lot of progress in his life. He says he is now employed, but is worried about going back to a shelter.
If you're in a homeless shelter, obviously you have problems. Obviously you're not making it life. Something is wrong. Okay, there's mental illness, there's drug addiction, there's everything going on in here. Now I have to deal with it.
He, like many others, say being placed in a hotel gave them a second chance at life, and say returning to the environment of a shelter is taking a step back.
I feel as if they could have sent us to housing instead of sending us back to the congregated shelters with 20 people still during the pandemic. It kind of makes you just want to say forget it and just be in the street.
Jacqueline Simone, a senior policy analyst at the Coalition for the Homeless, says the hotels gave many homeless individuals a sense of hope and wants the city to help them find permanent housing.
Now, as people are being moved back to congregate shelters, there's both the concern about the risk of the virus, but there's also that very real sense of loss that people are losing a place that had felt safe and dignified.
And we also just heard from Randy Mastro. He is the attorney who represents the West Side community, calling it a win-win today. So that group opposed having homeless people stay at the Lucerne Hotel. He did release a statement to us. I'm going to read part of that. He said, today is both an end and a beginning. It's an end to using this inadequate SRO hotel to house homeless adults who needed services they couldn't get there. He continued on by saying that it is an end to trauma this neighborhood has gone through over the past year. We are live on the Upper West Side. Lucerne Nunez, Fox 5 News.